Welcome back. My name is Chris Boris, the Ghost Doctor, and tonight we're headed to the Toledo Airport, and this will be the first time ever that it's been ghost hunted. And what I encounter there will change the spirits' lives forever.
Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
I felt that.
My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the first ever ghost behaviorist. I interact with spirits by studying their behavior patterns.
So you were involved in that crash, correct?
And I come armed with psychology, sociology, and ancient texts to connect with a spirit on a higher level which has never been done before.
Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
With these new skill sets, I can talk with them.
Did you die in this room?
Interview them, and really get into their psyche.
He wants to kill somebody.
Which in turn helps me to diagnose them.
Stop it. The spirit is lashing out at you because he's trying to get your attention.
I will show you the lighter side of a haunting.
Wow, you're laughing at us, aren't you?
The emotional side.
Are you still working through that? The tragedy of that?
Nice.
Yeah.
And the problems they are working through, like post-traumatic stresses and coping disorders.
Come on, you can't leave us in the dark like that. You give us that word.
I've seen many spiritual situations spin out of control.
Maybe I need to find another home. That kills me even thinking about that.
And I'm here to educate them on what to do.
I need to get you to start seeing things through the spirit's eyes.
Hauntings in this world are on the rise, and it's because these bigger issues are at play. I'm here to counsel the dead and help empower the homeowners they haunt.
Ooh, you're right here, aren't you?
The next level of ghost hunting is here because the Ghost Doctor is in.
Well, I'm on my way to the Toledo Airport, and I'm super excited because I think this is the first time anyone has investigated the airport in the history of its existence. But some of the night crew have been experiencing apparitions of a woman. They've been hearing noises late at night, so they called me out to see if I can remedy the situation, because it probably gets creepy for them even late at night for the night crew. So hopefully I'll be able to find something tonight. Tonight our travels bring us to the Toledo Airport in Toledo, Ohio.
During the day, this airport performs their normal daily duties.
During the night, however, it's not uncommon for the staff to experience the paranormal behind locked doors. This ranges from hearing odd noises in the control room and witnessing full-blown apparitions of a female in the lounge area. Tonight, my teammate Scott and I have been called in to investigate in hopes of making contact with the spirits here. I'm really excited about investigating the airport tonight. They're seeing apparitions of a young woman, and I'm hoping to make contact with her tonight. If there's any spirit in the area here that'd like to interact with me, this here is a K2 meter. If you touch it, it will go off. So I encourage you to manipulate the lights on this device. If you do, we'll know that you're here and we can have a conversation with you. Oh, can you do that again? There you go. Hello? The Ovilus said eat. An Ovilus is what I like to call a voice box for the dead. This thing seems to pick up on the energy in an area and associate a word with it. Are you hungry? Do you want some food? Do you want some peanut butter? Spike that meter. Come on. I see you playing with it. Alright, you have peanut butter here. You need some energy. Oh, hey. Alright, you have peanut butter here. You can feed off that, or you can feed off this. Just, come on, do whatever you need to do. Give me a spike on command. If you don't give us one on command, we don't know that we're actually talking to you. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, let me ask you a question. Did you used to work here? Were you a passenger of a plane? Did you die somewhere around here? Wow, that was pretty cool. That thing jumped up to 4 lights.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Now, prior to this investigation, we were able to find a list of people that died in a plane crash that happened here in the 1960s. So we're going to read from this list and see if the spirit is any one of these people. Hey, Scott, where's that list? Start rattling off some of those names.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my name's Chris. That's Scott. If we say your name, just spike the meter.
If you hear your name, touch that green light and let us know that it's you.
James Ledbetter, Wayne Sorensen, Rodney Bond, William Stewart. So none of those.
Are you male? Spike that meter if you're a male. Are you female? Do you not know what you are? Are you confused? You're confused? I spiked a little bit a couple questions ago. One of the psychological mind states I've been able to identify with spirits is the confused spirit. And these type of spirits just lose all sense of identity when they're in the afterlife. So do you like hanging around here? Do you enjoy this place? Were you involved in an accident here? Were you a passenger on an airplane? Whoa! Was it a jet airliner? Did you work for the military? Yeah? So you worked for the military? All right, spike that one more time. Thank you. So you're from the military. Were you a pilot? No, you were a passenger. Do you have any affiliation with this place? Yeah?
One plane crash that happened up here, there was a heavy DCA, and there was one deadhead. He was a passenger, he was just flying. I don't know what the guy's name was.
Are you him?
Whoa! Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
I felt that.
Upon figuring out the exact plane crash that the spirit came from, we felt a jolt of electricity just surge through the air at the same exact time that the meter spiked.
Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
I felt that.
That was wild.
It was like the pressure in the room and it was like, holy shit. Are you kidding me?
That just flipped me out.
Well, it's been what, 21 years? So you've been hanging around. Whoa. Yeah, it's been about 21 years there. So I just wanted to inform you of that.
So you were involved in that crash, correct?
Correct? Can you light that up?
I don't know. Is that a touchy subject? Was it sad?
Oh, it's sad. Oh. Yeah. Are you still working through that? The tragedy of that? Are you still working through it?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
This is one of the sad downsides we keep facing in our job, because we keep encountering these spirits that need our help and they have no idea how to move on from where they are.
Do you want me to pray for you? Do you need prayers? Yes?
Okay. Yeah, I thought you would. What's interesting is that the spirit needs our prayers. Here again is another spirit that is asking for prayers as if it will help them in some way. Well, I will pray for you. I know sometimes it takes a while to work through this stuff, especially where you're at.
Where you're able to manipulate all kinds of stuff and you can get caught up in your own mind and manifestations. Am I correct? Yeah.
One of the last things I want to figure out here tonight is who we're talking to. All right, please don't spike the meter without us asking a question first, because we want to make sure this is you. Are you male? Are you female?
Were you female?
Huh.
So you were female. Just so I know. Wow.
Yeah, that's probably why she didn't answer before, because I didn't ask the right way. My mind is blown.
Now, this was an amazing line of questioning to figure out, because there have been other times where I've asked a spirit, "Are you female?" and have gotten no response, like in the Collingwood investigation.
I want to know what you are.
And to find out the only reason they didn't answer this question was because I was asking, "Are you female?" rather than "Were you female?" It's just mind-blowing. Now, this was an amazing investigation, and that weekend I went online to try to search for that crash. And I was surprised to find that, yep, there was a crash in 1992 that involved a DC-8. And the people that ended up dying was a pilot and 3 crew members, one of which we were most likely talking to. Now, the baffling part to this is that there wasn't a woman on the flight manifest. So either this spirit was severely confused, or else we were talking to 2 different spirits that evening. This investigation leaves us with many questions. And now that I've uncovered some more specifics about this crash, I really want to go back and see what else I can uncover by interacting with the spirits here. And thankfully, our contact at the Toledo Airport allowed us to come in one last time to conduct the final investigation. Okay, so I'm off to the airport for the second investigation, and this time I brought that crash manifesto. I'm going to actually read it there out loud and see if I can kind of stir things up and see if we get the spirit's attention and hopefully get to another interaction with them. I guess we'll go ahead and get started here, see if we get... All right, well, we're at the airport for a second night, and hopefully we'll be able to talk to the same spirit we talked to last time. I'd like to talk to the spirit that we were talking to last time from the DC-8 crash. Can you light up this meter for me, please? DC-863F. Should I get the Ovilus out, you think, maybe? All right, this is another device that you can kind of speak through. It kind of takes the energy in an area and associates a word to it. You can put a name on this device. I would appreciate it. Sit that here. All right, so I have some of the paperwork on the crash. I think what I'll do next is ask her if some of this stuff is accurate. My hope is that by recalling the events from this tragic event, we'll kind of stir up the energy in this place, and if any spirit is nearby, they'll want to come in and interact with us. There was 3 crew, 1 passenger, and then a total of 4 fatalities. The plane was destroyed, and it was in February of 1992. Go ahead and spike this meter if you want to confirm anything that I'm saying. It was a cargo plane. The first officer was flying the ILS approach to runway 7. At 3:13, the captain decided to carry out a go-around. The aircraft was vectored onto a base leg and given a headline of 100 degrees to intercept the final approach course again. The captain took over control at 3:24 and performed another missed approach maneuver.
Yeah, a little bit of spike in there.
Yeah,
During that,
yeah.
do you know what part?
It seemed like when you started talking about the captain.
Were you the captain? Spike that meter. There. Well, check that out, man. Can you do that again for me, please? Are you the captain? Yes?
Did he destroy?
Story. Whoa, check that out. Yeah, we were telling your story. Are you the captain? Spike that meter. You're the captain. Oh. You were the captain of the airplane. Is what I said an accurate account of what happened? Did you get disoriented when you were trying to land the plane? So, you're the captain, correct? Spike that again if you are the captain. I'm sorry if I keep asking you the same question over and over again. Was there a woman in that flight?
Who's here?
Were you the woman that we talked to last time? Is there a woman here that was on that flight?
Even though our meters remained silent, we did, however, manage to capture this EVP.
I want to know what the sound I heard was. You know, I mean, what I heard wasn't the sound of a bird was. You know.
Could this be the voice of the woman we were asking about?
You know.
So if you're the captain, let me ask you this. Are all 4 of you still roaming the grounds of this airport? Are some of you roaming the grounds of this airport? Okay. So spike that meter when I get to how many of you from that flight are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? More than 5. So, geez, I wish you'd converse a little more with me. Maybe I'm not asking the right questions. So we know that you're here. Okay, got it. Is there a woman here too? From that flight, was there a woman on that flight? Or are you the woman? Well, see, what I find neat is that if it was electrical interference, both those meters would be going off, but it's just the one, which I find fascinating. Did you talk to us last time we were here? We were here about a month ago, and we talked to somebody at this location. Do you know who that is? Were you in the military? Wow, that is... I'm stumped. I'm like, okay, so we must have talked to 2 different spirits. Then if that's so, then...
I don't think it's the same as the last one.
I don't think so
Last
either.
one, like right on, you know.
Yeah, this spirit seems totally different from the other one.
Yeah, sneaky.
Son of a gun. What am I missing here?
There was another DC-8 that crashed.
Wait, there was? That's probably who we were talking to last time then.
Talk about an amazing revelation. There was a second crash. We had no idea there was a second crash, but this was interesting that the pilot would not confirm that there was a female on his flight. That's because there wasn't. There was 2 separate crashes. And amazingly enough, when I went home and investigated this further, I did find another crash that happened in 2003.
I expected to come in here and talk to the same exact spirit from before, and this time we ended up talking to a spirit from a different plane crash altogether. So this captain, you probably started conversing with us because I started talking about your rat, correct? All right, so we know you're the captain. Are you currently working through your situation? Are you happy where you are? You're happy here? Yeah? Huh. You know, this is interesting because the other spirit was sad, remember? Does it frustrate you sometimes that people can't hear you talk? Yeah? Do you want me to say a prayer before we leave? One of the things we like to do is pray for spirits because we find that it's very beneficial for them if they need help on the other side. All right, well, tell you what, I'm going to ring this bell for you. It's supposed to purify the air and maybe send some good merit your way. Wow, you like that?
Still going on.
Do you want me to,
Wow, look at
okay.
that.
It is so neat to see the meters explode to life at that second to say, yes, pray for me. All right, well, I'll send some more prayers your way here. Vajra Sattavaham. Mene Padme Hum. When it comes to prayers, I like to use Catholic prayers as well as prayers from the Eastern tradition because they seem to have a nice handle on what happens to a spirit in the afterlife. And a lot of the prayers that we use are purification prayers that purify an area, they help the spirit move on, and it seems to be very beneficial for the spirit all the way around. Will that help you? Yeah, there's deep implications to those prayers. So I'm kind of curious. I was hoping that thing would spike and say, yeah, it helped.
Would you stop and spike that if you had anything to like leave?
Exactly.
Go on to,
There you go. Look, it just
go
spiked.
on to the next.
Look at that.
Or enjoy what you're actually getting. Are you going to worry
Holy
about
crap.
spiking that?
I've never seen him spike that meter that strong either.
Good job, man.
Judging by the spirit's response, it would seem that he enjoyed my prayers for him. And interestingly enough, this is the last time that the meter spiked the entire night.
Are you still here with us? Whatever it was is gone.
Seems like it's gone.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for talking with us, but we're gonna have to go here. That was interesting. Very interesting.
Our 2 investigations done at the Toledo Airport was a rare treat
Story.
and proved to be very powerful to my work in this field.
You know, I mean,
Not only did I help the spirits by offering prayers up to them, but I was able to figure out that both these spirits that I talked to came from 2 separate crashes.
Yeah, this spirit seems totally different from the other one.
Yeah.
This interaction went a long way in showing us that these spikes weren't just random. There was an actual intelligence behind it.
Oh, I got goosebumps on that one.
It looks like my work here is done, and I'm ready to move on to my next case.